Libra, it's your friend and messenger Kay here with your August messages. How are you guys? I hope you've all been well. Libra, I am going to place you there and we are going to call in the divine for Libra for the month of August. Please could we have messages for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Right, Libra, let's go in. As always, we'll go in and see which one of the 22 archangels is with you through the month of August and what message they're bringing you. For Libra. You have Archangel Jeremiah. And it's talking about personal responsibility. Take responsibility for your choices. This is an opportunity for inner growth. Okay, Libra, so this is time for you to come into your element and weigh up your decisions with the outcomes and see what you've learned from this during the month of August, okay? So there is a huge opportunity here for your inner growth. So let's go in and see what sacred symbol you can use. So a big focus on accountability, not just for you, but for other people as well, and those that are around you. Are they able to be accountable for their actions? Don't know. Let's go in and have a look. What's going on with the sacred symbols, please? Oh, you've got two. Yeah, look. It's going to be a supercharged month for you in terms of power. And there is a need for you to give gratitude. Got spiritual cleansing coming up at the bottom. Okay, so I feel like obstacles are going to finally be removed. I feel like this more powerful energy of you getting the job done. Okay, what is my job to do? What do I need to get done? I'm seeing lists. Have you been writing lists? Or I don't know if it's a journal that you've been doing, but this is helping towards you gaining your power, your inner strength. Let's see what number 46. Numerology people, this reduces down to 10, which is also 1. Power, it says you are powerful, you are worthy, you are sovereign. It is time to remember your worth. Drawing this card invites you to take your place in the starring role of your life. There is no need to play small here. You are being granted permission to display your strengths for all to see at this time. It does no service for you to hide your gifts. Drawing this card can also indicate it is time for you to call your power back from any situation where it may have been taken or given away. A very, very auspicious and powerful time for you, okay, through the month of August coming up. Don't hide your talents and gifts, yeah? If you're able to focus on something, if you're able to manifest, August is your time to do it, Libra. Let's have a look at number 35, which reduces down to 8. Gratitude, it says a deep honouring is present. Give and feel great thanks now for whatever blessings have arrived or are en route to you now. Drawing this card invites you to share your devotion or to outwardly express gratitude to someone or something for its presence in your life. Meditate to create a gratitude list for all that you are thankful for in your life. Now, I don't claim to be psychic. But how good was that, eh? Lists. I could see lists, right? I think it's very, very important. I think this responsibility here, yeah, as well. I think it's a very important message coming in for you. At this time, you are in a very spiritual mode, yeah? You're being upgraded. You are getting spiritual downloads. You are being contacted. You are feeling that power, right? Libra, when it comes to this list making, which seems to be weighing quite heavy on your reading, it's about looking at what is your responsibility to actually do, right? If you find yourself writing a list, yeah, and 90% of those responsibilities that you've written down that you need to get done in a day, week, month, whatever, if 90% of them are because you're feeling like those are other people's things that you're feeling responsible for and that you have to do, yeah, you need to start ticking them off, marking them off, taking them off your list, right? And instead speaking the truth, using this power to come forward, to lighten your load, okay? If you are doing too much for other people, you need to take accountability for what is yours to do and what you're choosing to do, and it's actually too much, yeah? I'm not saying that there's anything that you're incapable of doing. You are. But what does that do to your power? Do what you need to do for yourself. Do what is important. Time to prioritize, okay? But ironing someone's socks, right? Right now, through the month of August, especially if they're somebody else's socks, that needs to be right down the priority list, or it needs to be taken right off, yeah? Because you don't need to do that. It's not your personal responsibility to ensure somebody has warm ironed socks for them to go to work or to school. It's okay, yeah? Let it go. And then it's time to give thanks, because with that power, what you're going to have coming in is a lot of things to be grateful for, because you're manifesting them, you're asking for them, and therefore you are receiving them. Don't forget to give thanks, yeah. Whatever your ritual, we've got candle here, right? So whether it's you light a candle, whether you say your prayers before you go to, whatever it is, put that out there into the universe, because guess what happens, Libra? When you speak to the divine, whatever name you call it, yeah, when you speak to your angels, your spirit team, those that are on the other side, right? When you keep giving thanks for what they've given you, all they can do in return is to give you more, right? So, give your thanks. Write a list for everything you have to be grateful for, and you will see the abundance. You will feel the abundance. You're naturally quite lucky anyway, aren't you, Libra? Yeah. Naturally quite blessed. Blessed and balanced. That's you. Okay, let's go in with your angel numbers. Why are we doing these, Libra? We do angel numbers just for you, so that when you see them, you know you are in the right place at the right time. And look at this. You have 1010. Now, Libra, 10 is October, right? That's your birth month. 1010. Has 1010 got anything to do with it? Were you born on the 10th of the 10th? I don't know. But it says it's up to you. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process and trust in your power. Okay, I don't know what relevance the 1010 is going to have for you, but when you see it, you will know you're in the right place at the right time. Okay. And it's a very powerful time for you. Okay. And this is why you have to do this list that you're being asked to do. You need to free up some time, Libra. You're constantly doing stuff at the moment. And you're taking responsibility for things that really, between just you and me, it's not your thing to do, right? It's not your responsibility to take on. But because you like that balance, you like that structure, you're saying, I'll do it. But you've been asked not to. Because there are other things, there is inner growth, spirituality, power for you to be gaining this month, right? Don't lose that time because you've not prioritized yourself, okay? Very important this month. Let's go in with your tarot. I'm using the Sufi Tarot deck. I keep telling everybody I absolutely love this deck. I don't use it very often because I'm greedy and I like to keep it for myself. But for the month of August, for Libra, we are going to be asking you, Divine, for 4 cards, one for each of the weeks, and then a 5th one for the unknown. Do you know what's really funny? I'm saying for the unknown, and there it is, the unknown, the moon. Right, Libra, there are some very important messages. Everything is connecting. I'm able to see. So these are important messages. Stay with me till the end and it will all start to make sense, okay? I'm seeing you, I'm feeling you. Okay. For Libra, Divine, 4 cards. And then one for the unknown. Okay, so we'll go with this one first. 3 of Cups. There is a celebration coming up for you in August. This is early on in August, so I don't know if somebody's got a birthday. I don't know if there is a wedding, a birth, something new. I feel you in celebration mode for the first week. I feel like you're going to be partying hard and then resting even harder, right? I went out to a party the other day and I was out for quite some time. And oh boy, did I feel it the next day. I just feel like I'm getting really old. What on earth? You have the 4 of Swords. Time for rest, recuperation. Time to put your thoughts in action. Watch out for your dreams. In week 2, there may be messages coming in for you through your dreams, but there is a need for you to rest and recuperate. You have the 8 of Cups. Why is the 8 of Cups turning up? Who knows? Let's go in for card 4, the final week. You have 2. You have the 2 of Staffs and the 4 of Cups. Okay, I get you. Okay. And then please could we have one for the unknown. My goodness me, you are getting 2 for the unknown. Look, and the 10 of coins right at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like your financial matters finally getting sorted, right? You don't see it coming now, but there is an abundance of money coming in towards you, financial freedom. But you just don't see it yet. It may not be very relevant in August, but you need to know that in the background, the Wheel of Fortune turning, and it's bringing this abundance of finance and financial freedom. Anyway, you have the Son of Cups and the Daughter of Cups. Okay, so in the Rider-Waite, that would be the Knight of Cups, and that would be the Page of Coins. there's a new opportunity coming in that you don't know about. This is what we've just spoken about, the 10 of coins here, yeah? And the Son of Cups. This is you doing something that you love doing that is going to make you a lot of money, yeah? You've planted the seeds, you just don't know it. It's not something that you're focusing on, and I don't think you're even taking it very seriously. But I see you going towards something that you love, that this creativity, something coming up that is going to be very financially abundant for you. Let's go in with the clarifiers and see what we're talking about. The focus of week 1 is this celebration. This meeting of like minds, all being able to enjoy their time together. Under one roof. You see? All under one roof. Raising the frequencies, raising the vibrations. And this is going to be a lot to do with this power that's coming in for you. For Libra. Sun, Moon and Rising. For each of the cards, please, could we have 3 clarifiers? What is the celebration? Judgment. It's that wake-up call. This is the wake-up call to your power. This is a spiritual awakening, Libra. It's absolutely set in stone. There is something happening here that is making you stronger, happier. August is leaning towards, and especially through onto the final quarter of the year, this is abundance, yeah? This is that wake-up call for the inner you, yeah? Of who you really are. Whatever you've been doing in the past, whoever you are today, whatever you've been doing, spiritually, you've been growing, you've been learning, right? And it's finally time to bring that to recognition. Recognize your power. You are very powerful through the month of August. That fell out because of my finger. 2 more, please. We have Judgment. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the 5 of Swords. I know we have responsibilities. We've spoken about this. We've talked about it already. We have these responsibilities, but there is something happening for you, something new emerging. Yeah, this Page of Wands, this is in its early stages, something new. And I think what this is this power. You've just got to not fight it. You've got to recognize it for what it is, because it's going to serve you a huge purpose. Now, I feel like your intuition is going to be spot on for August. You're going to be super motivated, and there are going to be people there, like-minded people, who are going to appreciate, yeah, and join you when you're making these changes, prioritizing yourself, celebrating yourself, okay? And I feel like there may be either a couple of friends or a group of people that are actually really enjoying this new you, right? They may even be sort of influencing you a little bit. I don't know if this is something or somebody you've been watching online. It could be new things that you're learning, but it's empowering you. So keep going. You've got the Page of Swords clarifying the 4 of Swords. Your thoughts, your dreams, your logic, your critical thinking is going to be key to week 2. You need to make a decision. This decision, once you've made it, whether it's a yay or a nay, it's opening this wonderful new opportunity for you. Look at the doors being lit up and open, and I'm seeing a tree here. This is growth. You are going towards growth, and it's going to feel fantastic. It's going to make you feel physically and emotionally supercharged, super powerful. And again, we have a new page. We have the Page of Cups. I think this is something that you've already known about. Yeah, I think maybe when you were a little younger, maybe when you were not as well read, not as knowledgeable. It was always an interest, it's always a passion. It was always something that you enjoyed doing. Now I'm seeing you two young energies as well, and I'm hearing children, right? So it could be that, you know, if you have children, it could be something that you've been introduced to through your children. You know, life is a learning curve. We feel like we're very knowledgeable by the time, you know, we get to midlife and we think we're all it. And then the new generation, they've brought out something new. So just to put that, I'll give you an example of that. AI, technology, online, all of those words were quite foreign to me, right? But the younger generations, younger people, it just is so simple for them. And it takes me quite a while to understand, you know. It took me years to get, when I was working in the corporate world, it took me years to get used to going from filing cabinets to, I'm giving my age away now, aren't you? Anyway, to move from filing cabinets to PDFs, I just couldn't get my head around it. And when I'd got my head around it, I couldn't get my heart around, what, you mean I can actually shred this bit of paper? I'm not going to need it anymore. Okay, you're not going to need it anymore because it's there, saved in your computer for forever. You can print copies of it when you like, but you haven't got to hang about or hang on to bits of paper floating everywhere. Do you remember flick flacks and obscene filing cabinets? And flick flacks were a thing back in the day, and you'd move them like that and take out your bits of paper. We don't need them anymore. There's not going to be a need for filing cabinets in the future. They are well and truly a thing of the past, right? So even from the younger generation, if there are younger people around you, they may be introducing you to something, new ideas, new concepts, new things, right? That are going to be very, very useful for you to carry in the future. There's something you're walking away from in week 3 in August, Libra. Why do I feel like we're not talking filing cabinets? Maybe we are. Maybe you're leaving them behind. You're learning something new. But usually this is something quite toxic that you are leaving behind. And what do we have? The Emperor in reverse, and we have the Hermit. I think what you're leaving behind is this stubborn behaviour, this authoritarian kind of energy, right? You may be head of the house, I don't know, and things may have been done your way for a very, very long time. But you might be coming into some knowledge, some kind of information where you're starting to now realise that actually these things are quite outdated. And the thing with the outdated things is they take up too much time, right? So I feel like you're embracing this new knowledge, this epiphany moment. Like I was giving an example before, not in this reading, with somebody else. And I was saying I was so afraid of technology and AI and things like that. But then I've been shown how you can use it, right? And especially, yeah, for spirituality, because it's always been quite a opposite thing, isn't it? If you're quite spiritual, you're not really into material things and you're not really into AI. But I am now finding that I don't have to rack my brains. I don't have to spend, look at that. How outdated is that? A scroll of paper, right? Papyrus or whatever it was. Look, still using scrolls, still handwriting everything. I'm finding when I'm typing things up on my computer, you've got all this new technology that just helps you to put into words. You know, that writer's block doesn't exist anymore. You won't get writer's block. There's so many apps. There's so many things that you can use to be even better than you were before, quicker, faster. So don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. This is what you're learning new. You're leaving behind old habits and you're moving towards those fresh new ones. And it's going to be really, really refreshing for you. Okay, so let's see, along with the Hermit, what else is coming up? Oh, yeah. Look, allow yourself the time and allow yourself that knowledge to know it's okay to use these things. They're not cheat codes. They're not cheat. They're not hacks. They are actual tools that you can use, yeah? So don't be afraid of using those. Get rid of those self-imposed restrictions. I don't know, sometimes whether it's faith we're talking about, teachings, you know, we're brought up a certain way and we're carrying the way of our forefathers and our past generations and whatever. And we feel quite bad thinking, oh, well, I've been told this is the right way to do it. You do it your way, okay? And if new things are coming your way, then adopt them, have them, learn them, and you will find you're more efficient, yeah? And that personal responsibility, it lessens, okay? Because you don't have to do it all manually and all by yourself. Four of Cups, letting something go, putting it to the back of your mind and moving towards something new. Here we are, Four of Cups, Two of Staves. That's the meaning for both of those cards. What does Divine want you to know? Temperance. Yeah. When you adopt this new way of life, you are going to see the balance being restored. Yeah, there you go. There's the balance card. Both of those are balance cards. You are balanced with the Libra, with the scales. Yeah, look, this came out in the reverse. Your Ten of Wands. You are being given permission. Move forward. Do not be afraid, okay? This is a new era we're going towards. If you do not jump on that train, if you miss it for whatever reason, the train will pass you by and you will get left behind. Yeah, I'm seeing train tracks here. That's why I'm making that reference, right? I actually, now looking closer, it looks more like it's a rug. But I saw in my mind's eye a train track, and I'm saying this new technology, this newness, whatever you're learning, you are being given permission. Yeah, it's time to let go of the old. It's not going to serve you a purpose. If you don't, you'll get left behind. So start making that move. Making that move forward. You've got the Temperance energy coming here, right? You've got the coins here, right? Two of coins. Balance, balance, balance being restored. Yeah, you feeling better. You feeling more rejuvenated because those burdens are upturned now. I don't know. Do you have to write essays, for example? There's so much help you can get out there. Yeah, with writing your essays. If there was something that was long and drawn out and it would take you all day to do, you don't have to do it anymore, right? It's like, can you imagine going back to scrubbing boards and mangles, right? Instead of a washer dryer, because you're afraid of that evolution. You're afraid of that new technology. Well, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be using one of those scrubbing boards and a mangle to dry my clothes. Time's moved on, right? And it's okay to move with the times, Libra. It's okay. Let go of what no longer serves you a purpose, my love. Right, your two cards that you had for what you don't see coming, right? And I said to you, this is something that you are, that you love doing, that you're working on, right? And now you have got the Three of Cups. No, sorry, Three of Coins coming up. So this is your Three of Pentacles in your normal Rider-Waite. What does that mean? That means working in collaboration with others and getting the job done. And I feel like this new, whatever it is that you're planting your seeds towards, look at this bridge that's coming up for you. Yeah, your destination is over here in the unknown, right? get on board, get on your horse and get crossing that bridge, because this is going to bring you emotional and financial abundance, Libra. What else can I tell Libra in order for them to move forward for their greatest and highest good? Yeah, don't be so defensive. You need to let your guard down. Listen to the evolutionary projects. Jump on board with those. Look at that. 9 of coins. This is what you're heading towards, right? If you do take that plunge, just know here. Look. Oh my goodness me. Look. Oh my goodness me. Look. Card after card after card. This way forward is the best one for you. It's going to be a wish fulfillment. You've got your 4 of Wands, your 11 showing up in the deck. You've got God is on your side. You're not doing anything wrong. It's okay to modernize. It's okay to move forward. It's not cheating. It's not a hack. It's actually very, very smart. Your final card, look at, oh my goodness me. The universe is working in collaboration with you, Libra. You've heard it here first. You are in a super powerful time through August. You need to hear this, okay? Super, super powerful manifester, right? Not only are you going to work on something, but there's people there working with you. Yeah? Look at that collaboration. And it's going to result in abundance, wealth, happiness, health, and a reduction in the work that you have to do. That is what I'm feeling for you for August. Okay, Libra, coming towards the end of your reading, there's just 2 things left to do. I am going to leave you with an affirmation that you can use throughout the month, should you so wish, to tell yourself, to put it out into the universe. Divine, what affirmation are you giving? I will honor the experiences that shape who I am, knowing that even unexpected adversity can become a beautiful part of my story. Okay, and there you are, gemstones. So, Libra, gemstones, the beauty born of adversity. That is telling you, right, that even those challenges, you might find it really challenging to embrace something new. But do it. It's going to benefit you, okay? Don't be afraid of the new technology. Now, for your prayer. For Libra, for the month of August, Sun, Moon and Rising, what are Libra being offered in terms of a prayer that they can use and turn to for their greatest and highest good? Healing. And again, it's showing you the candle. So this could be very, very significant for you. And it says, candle flame burn this hour. Bring to me your healing power. So when you're having a wobble because you're approaching something new, right? Call in, say this prayer. And call in that healing so that you are able to get rid of those obstacles, those self-imposed restrictions, and that you can allow yourself permission to take responsibility all the way back to Jeremiah. Take personal responsibility for your healing, okay, and your advancements. That is your reading for the month of August, Libra. I hope you enjoyed that. If it resonated, please will you leave me a comment. Please like, subscribe and share. I'll be very, very grateful to you guys, and I'll be back again soon with some more readings for you. Take care. Bye-bye.